Hey, what's up? Hey guys, I'm Buddy Giovinazzo, the director of Combat Shock and No Way Home, and one of the many directors on Theater Bazaar. And I'm here in the Severin Cellar to pick some films that I think are classics. Some films I haven't seen, I've always wanted to see, and this is the only disturbing place that I can see them. I just want to point to this one thing here. This is a very, very rare piece of memorabilia that I got from Trauma when they were releasing Combat Shock. By the way, I hated the title of Combat Shock. Now I can't imagine a film with any other title. And when I open it up, unfucking believable, it's got a preview copy of the film plus Combat Shock shells. These shells are over 30 years old. They probably still taste as good as they did back then. And this is what they used to market the film, and I've never ever seen anyone else have one of these. I've never seen any of these anywhere. So I consider it an honor that it sits here in the Severin Cellar. The first film I want to pick out is a film I saw when I was a kid, and I can't say it traumatized me, but it stayed in my mind forever. It's called Psychomania, and at the time I didn't even appreciate why it was so good. The reason I like this film so much is because it's about a biker gang. They make a pact with the devil, they come back to life, and they can't be killed. And seeing it as an adult, I just appreciated the film so much more. There's one great scene I never forgot. One of the bikers gets buried on his bike, and it's a ridiculous special effect type of scene, but he comes to life and like he pulls a wheelie out of his grave. You know, when you watch it as a kid, you think, wow, that's fucking cool. Today I watch it and I think, wow, you know, that's fucking cool.
Hey, look! No one!
The Wild World of Jayne Mansfield. The only thing I can say about this film is Jayne Mansfield. Come on.
He was so big and so modest.
Now, I always loved Jayne Mansfield, and she had an amazing, horrific Hollywood death as well. So you can't discount that. So for that alone, I want to see this. And she's wild and beautiful. Peanut Butter Solution. I haven't seen this film, but I wanted to see this film. This is sort of it's really an intelligent kids film. I'm not a big fan of kids films unless, you know, they're traumatized kids. Then it makes sense.
Just let me try it. Why? You don't need it. You got lots of hair. Sure, but what? Well, I'll put some down there. Are you crazy? No, get out of here and let a guy do what he's got to do.
I want to see this, and I've read many things about it, and I think I like it already without even seeing it. So, Peanut Butter Solution, very cool. Let's be serious. Who doesn't want to see a film about Jeffrey Dahmer? I mean, he's probably one of the most notorious serial killers there ever was. You know, I saw Dahmer, which I really loved, with Jeremy Renner, and serial killers really fascinate me because I live in Europe, I live in Berlin. We don't have serial killers there. I mean, really, you could count on your fingers the amount of serial killers we have, and serial killers are completely an American phenomenon. This is a fact my German wife reminds me nearly every day. I just really wanted to, you know, watch him. I'm just fascinated by it. I like the reality of the dark side. If you've seen my films, the violence in my films is never humorous, and it's never done for amusement. It's done to shock and to horrify, because that's what I feel violence is. So a story like this is just amazing because the guy was so completely fucking out of his mind, and nobody knows why. I hate films that try to explain why these guys do what they do, because nobody really knows. Anyway, Jeffrey Dahmer, I'd recommend it. Wonderful entertainment for a Sunday afternoon with the family. Thank you. A classic, this one I have seen, Vampiros Lesbos. Classic, sexy vampires, great soundtrack. What more can you say about this? This one I've seen a few times, and I've seen different versions of it, and I know here at Severin it will be the ultimate version. In Europe, they cut down horror films horribly. I'll give you an example. My wife became friends with David Hess at a film festival. Long story, but to make it very short, I wanted to meet David Hess because I grew up with Last House on the Left, scared the fucking shit out of me. We're standing at a festival, he's surrounded by 20 people. I don't have the balls to go in and just, introduce myself and all. I turn around, and David Hess is speaking German to my wife. I said, what the fuck? So I go to David Hess now I have the guts to say, David, what the fuck, how are you speaking German? Turns out he was from Munich. He was a German, which we didn't know. My wife doesn't know anything about his work. She just knows he's a great guy. We're hanging out. We're having a great time. I show her Last House on the Left in Germany. It's 50 minutes long. They cut out everything. Everything that terrified me and shocked me and traumatized me as a kid was gone. So I was really upset. I said, sweetie, this is not Last House on the Left. That's not David Hess. He's much worse. This film also has been cut in Germany. I've seen this film a few times in Germany and it's been cut. So here, I'm happy to have this film because I know it will be uncut. And I don't know if I've ever even seen the uncut version, but I'm going to watch this one. You know, I hate to say this, but that's it.
Please let me stay. I want to be educated.
But they're awesome films. I'm really happy to have them, especially the ones that I haven't seen. I'm going to really, I'm going to watch them on a giant screen TV with the sound pumped up really loud. And, between you and I, maybe I'll get high when I watch them as well.